This video will contain references to alcohol. Please drink responsibly and when you are of legal age in your country.
Can we not get through 5 minutes of Lord of the Rings content?
I
Can we
can't.
all collectively mute us? Me and Kris are going to mute ourselves so we can shut the fuck up for a second.
Done.
Come on, you carry on. I apologize.
It's my podcast and I'll cry if I want to cry. The crying is from laughter though. Okay, we're here properly.
Scene. And scene.
And take
3,
2.
2, 1. Composure, and go.
Go, Don.
Hi, welcome to Tipsy Tolkien. I am Don Marshall 72, the obscure Lord of the Rings facts guy. The people you see around me were supposed to have their individual episodes. However, 4.5 hours into a Zoom call, we have all been incredibly drunk, several shots deep, and we would just like you all to share in the chaos. What you're about to watch is the beginning of our conversation. We're probably in the middle somewhere. I don't actually know. Life is completely chaotic right now, and I hope you enjoy the chaos that we bring.
Wait, is
to
this
yours.
the intro? This is the intro to everything.
This is the intro.
I have shown all of your videos to like everyone I know. So there's like the thought of people doing that for my videos, and then us all getting to be like, I love
It's so weird. It's amazing. Yeah. Like,
I'm retitling this entire stream "Mutuals Meeting Mutuals," and we just fawn all over each other.
hell yeah.
Under the Desk News is going to meet the Pocket Report. Lucas Arnold is going to meet a whole bunch of things, and WizardWay Kris is going to meet all of you. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, and
Oh
you're
my
wearing your
gosh.
Thran Daddy shirt.
Of course I am.
Oh,
Granddaddy. Oh,
Oh my god, I want it.
what is that a big
Okay.
jar of?
It's so fucking cool.
This is Hula Punch. It is vodka based. It has pomegranate and pineapple juice in it, along with 2 types of vodka, kinky liqueur, and peach schnapps.
already on, Wayne. Hell yeah. I love it like a full-blown mason
It
jar.
is.
and I'm over
It is
here
adult fruit punch.
with a stock.
Oh my god, look at the contrast. Look at the contrast. Max, you've got this tiny socket.
Either the cup is massive, or he's tiny, or the cup is tiny.
I mean,
so-
Max, you're a big dude, right? You're
Fine.
a big dude, right? You're like 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Okay.
it's
Ooh, that's
normal
potent.
glass.
Yeah, no kidding, Kris.
It looks potent.
Okay, so
I think
why don't-
there are probably about seven shots.
Oh,
in
I
this.
get it.
God.
all right. Well, if
I
Kris
don't.
is
I don't drink, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh, here we
You maybe
go.
do.
I want to make it very clear for legal reasons, Kris. If for any you did not have to drink when we were doing this episode, I made it very clear I was going to be the tipsy
Have
one.
the fun.
No one.
They
took
show
it.
up just. I don't drink, but I do have a 7-shot mason jar here, just in case.
I had to go out and buy booze yesterday because I don't own any.
Oh, Kris. Oh God. Now I just feel like an enabler. Okay.
It's fine.
Here of our
This
own
is
free
gonna
will,
go
and we're having
very
a
well.
great time.
This is amazing. All right, so let's do some introductions because technically, Lauren, your show is over and we're just transitioning into
Oh,
Kris's. But like,
sure.
this is
I'll
honestly,
share my space with all of you guys.
honestly, this is exactly what I was aiming for because I wasn't sure what the show was going to turn into, and now it's just
Yo.
become a conglomeration of all.
Yeah,
of my
we were so
mutuals.
like, what are we going to talk about? And I just kept being like, I'm just good to shoot the shit. So like, whatever we end up talking about.
We did mine, and then Don mentioned that Lauren was going to be on. I was like, can I come for a bit, please?
No,
And
this
he's like,
this
"Yeah,
is
okay."
Lauren does cosplay. Yes.
Yes.
Why
Yeah.
you
So-
did it in air quotes? Why
No.
was it
Air quotes as in at.
Got it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
what is the
This
hand
was not a
signal for at?
supposedly Lauren does
Yeah,
This is- it's
cosplay.
the-
Lauren does
the
cosplay.
at symbol. This
Yeah,
is
you
at.
call it cosplay,
Okay.
but
All right, some introductions are in order then. So I don't know what it looks like on the actual Zoom call when I'm editing this, but to my left, this is Lauren Does Cosplay. She is Lauren. She does cosplay. To my right, Maisie Matilda, the extraordinary four-edge painter of Lord of the Rings and Dune and Harry Potter and everything. Below me to my left is
Beautiful
Max
work.
Randolph Studios, who I called 15 minutes ago and asked if he would surprise my other two, because they had just been fawning over you the entire time.
My God.
Below me to the right, listen, I'm not going to shortchange it. I'm 4.5 drinks deep. We can get into it. Below me to my right is the one, the only WizardWay Kris, the resident elf boy of TikTok, the person that has translated more Elvish of my merch than any other person in the world, has translated their own merch. I need to refresh my drink. You all talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna step away and just let magic happen.
All right,
Oh,
I'll
man.
do a quick introduction. So my name is Kris. My channel is WizardWay. All of my handles are WizardWay Kris, and I translate shit into Elvish for a living. Like,
That's amazing.
y'all
What
nerds
you
pay
into
my
that? Like, how did
bills,
you-
and I love you so much. My first Tolkien video that went viral was changing every vowel in your name to oob.
Yeah, and Precious becomes Proop Kooba Boob.
Proof Kooba
Lauren, I saw you had a question. You don't have to raise your hand. We can just interrupt each other.
Well, I just wanted to let them finish their thought, but I would love to hear you, like, because I follow your account and I like see you on Twitter and stuff, but I would love to hear you speak some Elvish.
Oh my god, yeah, I said.
I'm so
Oh,
glad
gosh.
you're the one that asked.
Like whatever you
I'll
want
give
to
you-
say.
Sure, I can give you guys a sneak peek of a project that I recently did for Cami Cat.
Oh yeah, sneak peek.
Worlds are colliding,
Cami-
guys.
I know. For any of you who love D&D, Cami Cat does original songs for her campaigns. She asked me to translate the Song of El Turel back into the original Elvish, because it was supposedly an Elvish song that you only have the translated English lyrics to. So I backwards manufactured it into Elvish.
Okay.
So let me open that up really quickly.
Mm.
Excited.
For those that also don't know, and maybe the patrons watching this, Kris is also a ASMR. You've got all of like the mood lighting and the good microphone and like the
I do. I just got a binaural microphone.
Ooh.
So it has silicone ears that funnel the sound like your normal ears would. So when you listen to the audio with headphones on, it sounds like you're right next to me and I'm like whispering into your ears. It's super cool.
Don, what the
And
hell
I
did
am
just
feeling
stumble
the
into?
alcohol now. So
Max, I'm so glad you showed up, because this is like,
You're glad.
okay.
all right, are we ready?
Hey, give it to us.
I won't sing it because that's Cami Cat's job, not mine. I can sing, but I do not trust my voice right now.
There.
Hang on, I gotta put my second headphone.
So let's do the first stanza. I'll say it in English and then I'll say my Elvish translation. How about that?
Okay.
So this is the Song of El Turel. It says, "Oh, sing a song of El Turel, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs and fields green and still. This land of long-abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms and never once a slave."
Good.
Dang.
Wow.
Dang. Okay.
I liked it just like
So-
that. But
Yeah, that was good.
I love
chills
epic
already.
poetry, by the way. Like, as soon as I finish reading the Quintus Silmarillion on my live streams, I'm switching it up to the Lays of Beleriand. I want to read Tolkien's poetry live,
Ooh, Kris.
which I could get in trouble for, but screw it.
Okay.
I'll watch that.
Yeah.
I love poetry.
All
Okay,
right, now the Elvish.
the Elvish. Alino lair o El Turel, o Erin amon anen, an warsila am ifedair, a barthed galan dinen, sen dorfeb Arthur las uithand, I var the Thelenville, Caertheb Cenir Fianwar a Gwen u Echedir Fwyl.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I mean,
That was brilliant, Chris.
Wow.
That was
I-
wonderful.
Beautiful.
but like when you go to Wales, all the signs they all have English, and then the bit below they're all in Welsh as well.
Really?
Lots
Is
of
it
people
all in
actually speak
Tolkien
English.
script?
It's like
Scarily
English,
similar.
Welsh, Cinderin.
And yeah, they look very similar. They're not super
Tengwar.
dissimilar as in languages, like the actual writing. It's a really beautiful language, but lots of people do actually speak it as well. If you cross into Wales, some of your radios will change into Welsh news, and it'll all be in
Oh,
Welsh.
I need to just move there.
It's so
Like,
interesting.
I
It's a
mean,
great.
Sounds like
it's
such
nice
a
country.
mystical place.
You could technically
amazing.
move to Lanfair Pen Thwingath like on Syrian Golf.
Okay, knowing the
Why is that
longest.
familiar?
I'm
Say,
shocked.
or
It's an
when I got
actual
it.
place. Like I know he
Yeah.
just
Why do
spewed
I know
that out
that?
of nowhere, but that is it is the
That's
longest
the
city
longest
name.
word or
Yeah.
like city
Yeah,
name.
it's
The
insane.
longest
Yeah.
city
To
name
be
in the
fair,
world.
Remembering the name, 10 out of 10. Pronunciation,
Terrible.
Silly.
Terrible.
Probably bad.
Terrible.
Probably bad.
but
I know. It's okay. It's okay.
Can I just say how jealous I am of your guys' like linguist skills? Like I hardly
So
speak
good.
English.
I
I think in
any
shape.
linguist skills.
Max, you can quite literally draw. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna brag about Max
Pull
for a
him up.
second.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, no,
No, we're
no,
pulling it up. Max, we're doing it.
I
Max,
need
we're doing
soccer.
it.
They're tearing
Do it.
here.
Do it while it's gone. I don't give a fuck. Do it.
Literally amazing though. Everything he makes is
before
Well, while you
Max-
get them up, I'm gonna go get another drink.
Yes, please
Oh.
refill as you will. Refill as you
Like,
will.
For my shame, I have to fill this glass to fill my other glass.
No judgment.
This
No
glass.
judgment. Max, I have transitioned from the black glass to the Lord of the Rings Burger King cup that has Frodo on it.
Hey.
And
Hold on.
And it. Oh no! Oh no! It's out of battery. I gotta replace the battery. It
That's
didn't light up.
embarrassing.
Oh wait.
Embarrassing.
Oh, come on. Hang on.
Why is everyone gone? Why is it just me and you?
Max, you've got him too. And
You want
got
to
him
test
too,
my
Chris.
credentials? I got Gandalf, baby.
My man. Oh my god. And Chris, you've got the. Oh, it's beautiful. That's so
Nice.
beautiful.
God, you
Hey,
guys are
what did I miss?
Wait,
This
wait,
is,
hang
yeah,
on. Lauren,
OG.
Wait, Lauren, I've got an extra Frodo one a fan sent me. Yeah. Oh my god, I've got your I think I have your address already. Remind me when I'm not drunk to
Yes.
Oh, and your lights still work. Yes, absolutely. This is what we do for mutuals on TikTok. That's the happy day. Okay.
Look at it.
That's so fucking
I love this.
cool. Wait, why
Wait a
do you
minute.
both have them? I want one.
This might take
They
you
all
a
three
minute,
of them have them.
Wait,
Oh
Max,
my
what do you
God,
got?
I'm sorry.
Lauren,
might
why have
take
we
me
not
a
got
minute.
one?
and
I
I
don't
might be
know.
broken.
It might be broken, but
I can maybe make mine light up in a certain way.
In a certain way.
I feel so
Light
left
it
out.
up. Light it up.
This
I
is
like how
amazing.
Max is like bragging
I
on
sh-
like
I
what I've
should
got
have
in the
put it in
background, but
this.
he's got
I didn't
all of
think
his
about it.
drawings in the
I
background.
know. I
as if
keep
they're not,
seeing
like, the
him.
most
I keep
amazing
seeing
thing
him
in the
drawing
world.
things on live.
Uh-huh.
It's insane.
I'm literally
Yeah.
about to show you two of his drawings that are
Do it.
he has
Get 'em
done
up.
this
Get
Is it the
for
window? Is it the window?
not the window. The window, I'm pretty sure, is over his right shoulder now. But oh, this is brilliant.
This is the
Hmm.
best thing.
It's been
Where'd he
such a long
go?
day. I'm so happy.
Oh my god.
We're such geeks, and this is like the best. So
You know what? It's so
Lauren.
it's so funny because Maisie, I'm so sorry, but our first episode that we filmed, it was like 1:00. I'm like, it's 1:15. We're getting into it. I'm like, I don't necessarily know what this show is going to be. And
I didn't know
through the
either.
evolution of our conversation and through our conversation, Lauren,
Yeah.
it's just been absolutely
Okay.
Ooh,
Max.
what? I missed it. What?
What are we saying? What are we saying?
Get up. Get up.
It might not work because I've been having trouble with this pin. But here, let me
Okay,
I-
so when you said you'll light it up in this, oh,
Ooh.
just give it some time.
give it some time.
Mechanics. Somebody understands physics.
Speaking of
Right.
physics,
Excellent.
why don't I share 2 of the designs that Max has made for the D&D stream for weapons.
Don't do that.
Oh, heck yeah.
Max.
Yes.
Max,
Yes.
if you would prefer I not share these. I
No,
don't
no, dude, I'm not
Don't
gonna do
ask
that.
me.
I'm not gonna be
Alright,
that
alright.
guy.
So this is an arrow that has other arrow points built into it that as it spins comes off and deals extra damage.
He does weapons as well.
Oh.
Hey, Black Arrow.
Can I just say, well done doing a Kirth like font.
The font.
Well done.
Because I wanted you to be able to read it in English, but it just, I don't
Yes.
know. I just kind of created a silly little font.
It looks amazing.
I just created a silly little font.
You know, like you do.
Created so
Stop
fucking-
it.
Oh, okay.
Max,
You
if
know.
you did a print, if you did like prints of these in
Yeah.
like postcard or poster form,
Yep,
I would
yep.
buy the shit out of that.
No, you wouldn't. Stop
I'm
it.
not kidding. and
Oddly
I
enough,
always think that.
Max, this sounds like the best time for the business deal because I was thinking about it.
Oh,
I have the merch store and you have the artistic capability. The Teespring people are interested.
I've got tons of that.
Oh,
I
you've-
got the
you've
store.
got my own
You
merch.
got the
Oh my god, I was like, Maisie, no.
Don't
And
worry,
I'm
don't
like,
worry, I
go,
thought about
girl,
this
go.
Tipsy
is the
told
point
me
of
my
I'm
God.
ace. It does nothing for me.
Okay, I think it's ready. Ready?
Oh,
get up,
do
get
it.
up.
Do it.
There we go.
Nice. Well done.
The Sterling
Oh,
engine.
that is brilliant.
They can light it up.
Speaking of which, would you like to see the dwarven hammer that Max
Yes.
crafted?
Yes.
That's such a
Yes.
stupid fucking question because you know the answer is yes.
I know. I just
And
need
like,
a.
why do you
He's a
even
host.
ask?
Let him
I-
host.
I need a segue. Let me host.
Well, at some
Let
point
me
he's got to
host.
ask me a question.
Oh my
because
God,
I'm
that's
supposed
so
to be
cool.
like talking lore.
That's so cool.
That's so cool.
So when it comes to Beery, he's very inventive, but it's like too much engineering, right? Like things very like
Mhm.
yeah, to make a little light up, you have to have this entire engine rip roaring, you know. So the way the hammer works, and I designed it so that I could build it if I wanted to. Like in a tape measure, it's a coil spring, right? And it always wants to make it retract. The hammer does the same thing. The hammerhead retracts into the hand towards the handle, making it lighter, less leverage on the user, but very much like a centrifugal clutch, like a centrifugal clutch. As the
I
swing-
actually do. I am a kinesiology major, or was. So I have
It's amazing.
a degree in
Kinesiology
kinesiological science.
majors,
So I'm like, this
kinesiology
makes
majors.
perfect sense to me.
Well, like okay, so the way I like to, or I found it easier to describe is like you have like a little weight at the end of a string. It's a lot easier to get it up and moving really fast when the string is short.
Right.
But then you can only have it up to speed so much, right? But you let the more string out, you can get it way faster. So on the figure to the left, you can see how it's a lot easier to get it moving. But as the momentum kind of carries, the hammer extends and you're able to get a lot more oomph out of it.
Can I also say, well done with like the Fibonacci sequence design of that
Oh.
acceleration, because
Yeah.
that shit's sexy. Well
Oh,
done.
That is
thank you.
brilliant.
It is.
I always put it in my work, and I was just like, why would Beery be any different,
That's
Oh
so
no,
cool.
I've run out.
Please, you just make postcards of these.
I know. Yeah, like literally your illustration style is so beautiful. Like
Oh,
everything
no,
you
stop
do,
it.
your windows and your doors and everything. I'm just like,
Yeah,
this
the
should be in a
window
book
to the
or
wall.
a comic book or something.
Max,
You
the
know?
Yeah.
door
It's
is the
so
door
good.
drawing behind you. Do you have the door drawing behind you? Can
It
you
looks like it.
Yeah.
can you remove that from
Yeah.
the?
Let's show it.
If you're gonna ask me questions, now would be the time. Oh my god.
Over this
Yeah.
door for so long. I've
I
been
know, it's been a long
followed
time.
Max for so much longer than Max followed me because I've been on TikTok for way less of a time. But I've been like, as in like making content, but I've been following Max for so fucking long. And then I started making content, and then it went a bit viral, and then Max followed me back. I was like, but like beforehand, I would see his stuff all the time, and I would just be
Maisie,
over
quit
it.
it.
Maisie.
So cool.
I was getting his videos on my For You page like a lot. So you know when you like don't actually follow someone, but you get so many of their videos that you don't even realize that you're not following them. That was
Right.
like you. Like I was just getting your videos so much that it was.
I
and,
mean, like,
so
Max
I was
and Lauren
updated
exactly
on
the
all your
same.
progress, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not even following him. So then I followed you. So I've been seeing all of your progress.
That's
Oh my
how
god,
it
Lauren,
was.
I sent one of your videos to my mum last year before I made a TikTok. It was the one of you when you were in the Witch Queen of Angmar, and and you were like walked in normally and then you sat down and then jump cut to all of it. I sent it to my mum and I remember being like, this girl is so fucking cool. This is my future wife. I'll screenshot it. And
I fully support this union. Fully support.
Yes.
I bless this union.
In the name of Vada.
I will
Oh my
not sleep for a
God.
week. I'm not kidding. We'll soon close.
But in the name of Arwen and Galadriel and the
I'm
Eowyn girls.
overwhelmed. Oh my
Amen.
god. I have no idea what's going on. I'm so
Oh my god.
Maisie, it was that case with your content with me. Like you kept
Yeah.
popping up for me, and I was just when I got the follow back, I freaked the out. I was
Seriously,
so
like when Maisie
excited.
responds to my comments, like I just want to be there and drink tea. Like, whoa!
I love how we're all like fanboys for
Well,
each
that's
other.
the thing.
It's the
We're so
best.
embarrassing. This is so cringe.
It's the weirdest thing is like we're all just a bunch of Goonies
Bunch of nerds.
making stuff.
Bunch of nerds.
But it's beautiful, you know. Like I feel like we're getting a peek behind the curtain and realizing we're just a bunch of people, and I love it.
I know.
Oh,
We're all normal people, and I think we all have our insecurities about the
Oh
content
my God,
that we
mountains of-
make, and so hearing that we even have support amongst each other is kind of a big deal.
I get like people that message me like frequently that are like, I love how confident you are. And I'm like,
Oh, what?
if you knew how not confident I am in anything that I make, like
86. People don't think I'm in my mid-30s. I'm lucky.
I mean, it doesn't help that
Honestly,
you
doesn't-
look like a
because I'm short.
17-year-old Draco Malfoy. I mean, that's
I
just.
said it is true. You look.
Potter?
Yeah.
No.
You got to have at least 60 psi in the cheeks
Yeah.
for the Potter.
I'm gonna need you to do a Potter.
Give
Do
me
it.
a moment.
Get into character.
No, we just got to keep making them laugh.
Training for the ballet, Potter.
Oh,
that was good. That was really good.
The Dumbledore.
Wow.
I did Draco Malfoy cosplay first. That was the first thing I ever did on TikTok.
Brilliant.
All
That
of those
was
videos have since been deleted, but I did Draco cosplay. Yeah.
Kris, that was shockingly good.
It was really, really good.
Coming from a Brit as well.
Red hair
that was
and hand-me-down
really good.
robes. Must be Weasley. Yeah.
For the rest of this episode, you have to be Draco Malfoy.
Yeah, sorry.
Sounds like my cousin.
You think I'd be hanging out with people like you? No.
It's the facial expressions, the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Filthy little mudbloods.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Wow.
Talk dirty to me, Draco.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
professional.
Hey, listen, I know there's enough Dramini fan fiction out there that at least one person is gonna watch.
Where's
this
Hannah Bob when we need her?
Oh, where is Hannah?
Call her.
Oh, Don,
Are
you've
we just gonna keep this train rolling or what?
I listen, there's only so many people I can have on this call before it becomes a train wreck that I can
Five
say.
is five is fine.
Just exploit
Yeah,
the amount.
I'm with
contacts you
Maisie on
have.
that.
It's fine. Don't worry. Just the amount of contacts you have. Sean Astin, you have it. Don't bollocks me. You have his number. Call him now. Get him on.
Okay, no, listen.
That'd be
listen.
hilarious.
Maisie,
Listen.
we're friends. I like this.
Okay, yeah, we're not doing Sean Astin. Fine.
I don't want Sean Astin's first impression of me to be while I am.
I don't care. I just want to see Sean Astin on the screen in front of me.
I do not have Sean Astin's phone number.
Bucket
I
list.
have listen.
Business contact only.
I do have the person that has Sean Astin's phone number. And that relationship is important enough to me that despite the fact that I am several drinks in, I will not be tarnishing that relationship with a slightly intoxicated, hey, can you get Sean Astin on the Zoom call for me?
So
It
you-
is really important, but
It's really important. We're all tipsy and talking.
So we're
Tolkien.
just absolutely bollocksed right now. Can you just please get Sean Astin on the phone so we
yeah,
can
it kind of
write him
sounds
all
like
over
you
him?
just don't appreciate our friendship.
Yeah, you know what? Let me hit up Morbeath Clark on Instagram. It's like, hey, Morbeath, I know when you
We're on the call. We're on the
Listen.
call.
listen. I mean, it was one thing to get Max here and another
Oh,
to
yeah,
get the
I'm
four
overwhelmed.
of you here with me at the same time. So, cheers.
I thought this was going to be a solo call, so like,
So
color
did
me
I.
surprised.
So did I.
Very
What about
happy.
Annex?
So did I.
Chris, we're an hour into your segment and I haven't asked you a single question. I've only
Ask
asked
me a
you-
question, damn it.
Okay, here's my question. Chris,
Mhm.
if you were tipsy with Tolkien, what question would you ask Tolkien?
Such a good
Oh,
Ooh.
you can't just start that on like that.
Oh gosh.
Lauren's
that's a
having some
tough
sort of
question,
existential
though.
I'm
crisis.
I
trying to
honestly
think of
think
what
I-
I would say.
I'd
Right.
fucking pass out.
It's a tough question because like oh man. Okay. Why no gay?
Good question. I think implied gay obvious.
Why no gay Celebrimbor? Why no pan Anatar?
I think
Why no asexual polyamory Frodo?
I'm so glad I introduced all of you to each other. This has just been the most amazing.
Okay, question number 2.
Oh yeah,
Oh yes.
I have to ask Chris questions because we're an hour and 12 minutes into
Do
their
the
session.
thing.
I forgot about this.
So why no gay would be my question to Tolkien,
Yeah.
and
Good
how
answer.
Oscar Wilde's imprisonment influenced him, if at all, because he grew up during the time when Oscar Wilde was imprisoned for
Yeah.
being gay. So I mean, even if Tolkien had any inclination or even any friends who were homosexual, he was raised in a time where that was punishable. And
Yeah.
therefore, even if he wanted to incorporate that kind of brotherhood that he saw between his brothers in arms during World War I, he wouldn't have felt safe doing so. So I am curious if he wanted to and couldn't, or if it just never entered his mind because that wasn't really a motivation at all. I'm just really curious about why no gay, because
Yeah.
you know, for people like me who are queer, there are certain things within the Lord of the Rings universe that really, really read as queer. And we connect with them on a visceral level that perhaps wasn't intended by the author, but intention and actual impact are usually very different things. So, you know, this whole LGBTQ community has sort of embraced Lord of the Rings on a level that I don't think Tolkien would have intended, but I'm curious if he would have accepted that, if he would have embraced our community for the love that we bring to his world. So that's where I go with that. Question number 2, go for it.
All right. Well, Chris, I'm asking you to unmute yourself because I think I accidentally did press.
Did you actually?
I think
He
I was.
muted me.
I'm so
I'm like,
sorry.
rude. No, it's fine. It's fine. Make
Oh
me
my
shut up every so often. I've told him in advance. I'm like, if I just
Just so
So?
so the three of you are all aware, the first Chris was one of the first ones I had on my Twitch channel, and before that I had like Tangwar Teacher and New Beta Do Beta and all of these people.
he
that
had
were-
it easy.
and so I was like, yeah, we'll just sit and chat for an hour and whatever. And then I bring Chris on, and you know, my wife is a 3rd grade teacher, so it's a Friday, and she had already gone to bed. And I'm looking down at my clock. I'm like, oh, we've been doing this for a while. Oh my God, Chris and I are on a 2.5 hour stream. How many people are even left here? And it turned
All of
into
them.
ju-
All of them were left
They were
because
still
I'm
there.
awesome.
But honestly, you know, there's nothing better than a good conversation. That's why I was so excited to
know,
hop on here. I'm
right?
like, I
No,
know,
I would so do this more often. This is
I know
fucking
this is gonna be
hilarious.
good. right?
Yeah.
Do we just need to like, I don't know, do this more
Schedule it?
often?
Is this
Yeah, I
like
was
is
gonna
this
say
the
we
cast
could
is
do
this the
this.
cast of Tipsy Tolkien? Did I just create?
Absolutely. Sign me the fuck up.
I
Should
wouldn't
we
be
just, as a
opposed.
5, have guests on and invite them to just
We're like a panel.
use?
Hi, Sean
fucking
Astin.
panel.
I need your help.
That's
over
like the
here.
lion's den welcoming someone into this midst.
Yeah, and they just get super over.
Be like,
fucking
and
whelmed.
just try to get a word in. Try.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Being silly, we're being silly. Let's get dramatic.
They think they're gonna come on and we're gonna listen to them talk about something about Tolkien, and it's just the whole time. I'd be so fucking down for that.
Do you know
I
how
would
many
love to
parts
get
I'm gonna
Annex
have?
on here.
Do you know how many parts I'm gonna have to break up this whole 4.5
No, I don't
hour?
care. Good for you. Sober up, edit it. Good
You
luck.
were
Maisie-
you
Good.
had at least one other question for me, I'm sure. So do we want to get to that?
Yeah, I only got like one question.
Can we not get through 5 minutes of Lord of the Rings content?
I
Can we
can't.
all collectively mute us? Me and Kris are gonna mute ourselves so we can shut the fuck up for a second.
Done.
Come on, you carry on. I apologize.
My podcast.
It's my podcast, and I'll cry if I want to cry. The crying is from laughter, though. Okay, we're here. We're here properly.
Mm.
And scene.
And take
3,
2.
2, 1. Composure, and go.
Go, Don.
Hi, welcome to Tipsy Tolkien. I am Don Marshall 72, the obscure Lord of the Rings facts guy. The people you see around me were supposed to have their individual episodes. However, 4.5 hours into a Zoom call, we have all been incredibly drunk, several shots deep, and we would just like you all to share in the chaos. What you're about to watch is the beginning of our conversation. We're probably in the middle somewhere. I don't actually know. Life is completely chaotic right now, and I hope you enjoy the chaos that we bring
Wait, is
to
this
yours.
the intro? This is the intro to everything.
This is the intro.
This episode.
Moving on.
He's breaking time,
The
guys.
intro to everything we've just spoken about. It's
like
so
we-
optimistic.
It's like you're telling us a time travel story where you start somewhere in the middle and then it goes back to a flashback at the beginning of the story. And then
That is called in media res.
Yup. Yup.
that, Kris.
Linguistics and stuff.
You linguists, I feel like the village moron amongst a bunch of
I
linguists.
just paid attention in Greek mythology, Greek lit class in high
Wait,
school.
I took Greek
I didn't pay
mythology,
attention
but I
in
didn't.
English in high school.
In media res is what happens during the Odyssey.
I love the Odyssey.
Mm.
I did love the Homer's
Because
Odyssey
it
was-
starts when he returns to Ithaca, and then he
Right.
talks about his whole journey to Ithaca,
That's
and then it
true.
continues with him shooting the arrow through the axe through
You
the
just-
axes. And
You just
I was out of
In
I was out of
media
focus.
res.
I was out of focus. Stop
doing a
putting your
high
hand up to
five.
the camera. I'm not trying to high five you all.
and that is in media res. You just learned something. Yay for me!
I already forgot it. I'm so sorry. But but you just reminded me of a magical item I want to introduce to my party is a mysterious, very tightly wound leather bag that if you open it up, endless wind blows out of it.
Sounds
So,
awful.
It's a
I'm-
wind bag.
well, remember the wind bag in the Odyssey? Yeah.
So when someone's called a wind bag,
Oh yeah. Oh, well, it's a Scottish term, right, Maisie? Well, I play the bag.
just like no comment.
I'm half Scottish.
Oh,
Hmm.
In the off Scottish.
That was the worst Scott. Okay, you are very good.
I
at languages.
know.
That was terrible.
Stick
Chris,
with
I'll
mouth
call you
right.
out if you're shit, and that was shit.
I'm
You might be-
tipsy. Okay,
you might be good
like,
at you might be good at the Elvish language, Chris, but you're lacking a little bit in the Scottish flair, you know.
sorry, sorry, I cannot understand.
Then I can.
I didn't understand.
Really good.
Ah, thank
Okay,
you.
John, sometimes you are shit at languages, but that was good.
That
So-
was rather
Oh.
good. Yeah.
Maisie, you'll be want to know that I did competitive acting as a child when I was in high school, which would probably be
Right,
your,
mate.
your Kris, I'm muting you. You've lost your privilege. I'm muting you.
You got a privilege.
Because I want the spotlight for 30 seconds. You've all stopped hogging it from me for the last
Don, if I
Just
can
mute
add one
everybody
thing to pull
Go
some more
ahead.
spotlight away from you. When in the unexpected party, I have to say, when you busted out
Gloin.
Gimli's dad's accent, which was
Good.
amazing, and I'm trying to focus on a North English accent. It was so hard. Oh, my God.
Max.
It was
Yours
was
was
like-
really good. You sounded so much like my dad.
Well,
You know, I've watched enough
I
behind the
mean-
scenes of like David Tennant interviews and James McAvoy, where they all just sort of start like, are we in Scotland? How can you be ignorant of that? Oh, I'm dazed and confused. I've been chasing this weed naked child over hill and over dale. Isn't that right? Yeah, terminus beastie. Oh, guy, I've been out and about. No, don't
and
say that. No, don't.
Oh, you can't.
don't
It's
say
so
that.
hard. The crossover with accents.
Very
it's so hard.
newfie.
Yeah.
Very newfie.
That was
Utnibert
very
is
good.
very newfie.
I feel like you
Canada.
four really were supposed to be born this side of the pond
Oh,
rather than
right,
over
right.
there. Like, I mean, Max, you should have been Scottish. Kris and Lauren,
Absolutely.
you should have been at least Welsh or somewhere. Don, you're just like, you know, Elijah Wood should be English, but somehow isn't.
Right, like he
You are so
really
the
you
same.
can tell he worked really hard with the dialect coach to
Right,
get
but also he
to
doesn't
get the
seem like
British.
he seems a bit like Tom Hiddleston, but like 20 years younger, kind of like funny little Brit.
yeah.
But he's not. He's American.
20
They make
years
no
younger.
sense.
Aren't they like the same age?
Hang on,
No, but
hang on.
Elijah
Let's
Wood looks
figure it
about
out.
10. Do you
How
know what I
old is
mean?
Elijah
Wait,
Wood?
who are you looking up?
Elijah Wood is a lot older
how
than
old is
Hiddleston.
They're
Tom
not.
Hiddleston?
Yeah, they're the same. I
Fine.
mean, they are the same, but as in he's embodies a way younger person. But I feel like Tom
That's
Hiddleston is
fair.
an old man in a young man's body. I don't
That's
mean
totally
both
fair.
41.
Personality.
They're both
I
41.
called it. I'm like, they're the same
Whoa.
age, aren't they?
bad, not bad. I'm talking about personality though, not
Oh, okay,
body.
that's
Oh,
fair.
absolutely.
No, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
You all know what I mean.
Presented age rather than like actual.
Like, I feel like I'm truly one of like the zillennials, if you will. Like,
No, that's fair. That's
on the
fair.
cusp,
Given
Yeah, right on the
I
cusp.
grew up in
Is it like the in
generation-
between millennial and Gen Z?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So
And
like
Gen
I'm
Z.
You're like a
Gen
half elf.
7.
You're not elf enough to fit
Yeah.
in. You're not human
Yeah.
enough to
Like,
fit in.
We're kind of the in between.
low spectrum.
we could chat about that. We could chat
Mediocre.
about that.
Yeah, but like I think of how like when I grew up, I fucking loved the prequels, and like I'm sort of spinning us into like a Star Wars tangent, but it's just to like make a
It's
comment.
okay.
But
To make a point,
yeah.
it's okay.
yeah. So like I fucking loved the prequels, and like
Yeah.
that was my first introduction to Star Wars. I saw the prequels 50 times before I ever saw the originals, you know? And like that-
Which to us millennials is just sad.
right.
But at the same
It's almost
Chris-
like-
but at
I
the
love
same
it.
time, we're just like, this brought an entirely new generation
Yeah.
into the fandom, and you can't have a long-term fandom without new adaptations and
100%.
a newness to bring in new people, whether we personally, you know, as the older people in the fandom, like it or not. That's what keeps the fandom going, and that's why
Yeah.
I've had such an open mind toward, you know, the Rings of Power. Is
Mm.
even if it's a piece of crap,
Yeah.
it will still bring in an entire new generation of fans. There will be someone who sees it and goes, like,
Right.
the best thing ever. And
And you're like, oh, there's other
I
movies?
want that new energy, and I want that new generation to be part of this fandom, because
Yeah.
the more people we add in, the more we enrich the fandom. It shouldn't be restricted in any way.
I
And that's
love
the-
that point of view.
And that's one of the things that I love so much about this fandom is that Tolkien hasn't written a book since the 50s. And
Yeah.
like and you know, in a way, you
Good
all
thing.
yeah, and like in a way though, you all are doing your parts in keeping the fandom alive. Lauren, you've got the cosplay. Kris, you've got the Elvish. Maisie, you've got the 4-edge paintings. Max, you
Oh, gosh,
literally
the
create the
paintings.
weapons. Yeah, do we all want to, you all gushed about me for a while. Do we all just want to take turns blowing smoke up each other's
No,
collective?
no.
Just
This is
envision
awful, anyway.
Smaug and Glaurung blowing all the smoke up your asses.
We've been doing this,
And we'll
the
just skip
entire
ahead
fucking
because
call.
like
Will Lord of the Rings be good or bad? I don't know. It's not out. There's nothing out enough for us to be like, yeah, it'll be good, it'll be bad.
you can try and form an opinion, but if you form an opinion now, it's just going to influence the way that you see what actually comes out.
And
I'm
it's like-
keeping a really open mind and
Yeah.
super low
Exactly.
expectations.
And it's
Guys,
like, I
100%.
think I have high hopes that it will be great. And I think going into it with a positive mindset will be beneficial in the long run. But it's like, there's so many people that are just already so dedicated to hating it. So it's like, well, they're
Fucking
gonna hate it.
But that's just a mirror.
insufferable as well. They're
Yeah.
unbearable
Just-
people. They're so
Insufferably
Yeah, my-
dedicated to hating it.
My problem with that is twofold. Number one, if
They're
you
just so
start
mean.
out hating it, you've already made up your mind and
You're
nothing's
gonna
gonna
hate
change
it.
Yo.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate it.
Gonna
But
hate it.
two, like you, because you're viewing it in such a negative lens, like you will never be able to appreciate all the work that went into it. People are dedicating
100%.
a decade of their life to produce this show and work on, you know, every little bit of special effects animation. And, you know, from me coming from a linguist point of view,
Yeah.
the dialect coaches coaching people for hours just to get one line of Elvish to sound the right way.
Yeah.
You know, all of this effort should still be praised, even if we don't agree with the ultimate, you know, the iteration and the adaptation that comes from that. The
Kris?
end product doesn't have to undo all of the effort and love that went into the series as a whole. And so when you
Kris,
come at it
nailed
from
it.
when you come at it from a negative point of view from the get-go, you're never going to appreciate all the hard work that went into it.
Oh.
Yes.
I love you for
really
that
fucking
so much.
nailed it as
Yes.
well.
Be an optimist. Just come
Absolutely.
with
Can I
it.
remove my mic and drop it?
Just
Do
drop
it.
it. and
Yes.
do it.
Because
Don't
your
rain on
shitty
people's
opinion.
parade. Like I hated the Hobbit movies, but do I bash on people who enjoyed them? Absolutely not.
Bash on me. I
They're
love
still
them.
they're still super entertaining. Like I can appreciate them for what they are, while also being like, this was like a huge deviation and I didn't really care for it
For sure.
personally. But I still have
Hang
fun
on,
watching
Kris.
it.
Chris, real quick. I have to point out because I saw Lauren's squinty face. Lauren, you have a thought, and it needs
Oh,
to
about
escape.
the Hobbit?
Bring it, girl, bring it.
I've been reacting strongly this whole time because you've been speaking facts fucking hard. And I've been
And then I just broke your heart by not liking the Hobbit movies.
No, it's okay. I understand that people don't like them, but like I did like them and it's fine.
It's a measured
But I
measured
think
thing.
that
I can
people who
appreciate them
hate
for what
them,
they
like,
are.
but people hate them like so much. And it's like, relax. Literally.
That takes way too much energy.
Right. It's like the people that are just like so dead set on hating things.
I'm an
It's
old
like,
millennial. I don't have that
yeah, it's like
energy.
you just need to relax. I don't know what to tell you. And no one wants to be told relax, but like you need to.
Oh no, I encourage
Not
people
you
to just
specifically, just
relax
like
and enjoy the ride. And if it's not to your taste, don't rain on everyone else's parade because
There you
anyone
go.
else
yuck
gaining
someone's
joy.
yum.
And yeah, don't yuck someone's yum. And just if anyone is gaining joy from a new
Yeah.
iteration of anything Tolkien related,
Oh, look, we've got a little visitor.
Wait, Max,
Oh,
what's your Instagram?
oh,
Hi, kid.
Max not upstairs.
you have a dilute
torty.
torty.
Yeah, she's
Oh
I
my
have a
goodness.
dilute torty too.
Let me see if I can find my cat.
We're like cat time.
Is this the part of the
such a
stream where we all
strange
just break
looking
out our
cat as
pets?
well.
My dogs are down.
She's like Gollum in cat form.
My cats will not come on command. So
That's
you
fine.
saw
I just
them at the
moved- I
beginning,
moved
and that is
the
it.
We've got a cat. We've got a cat. Hi.
She can meet each other. Mine is so ugly, but she's just.
No, they're all lovely.
Oh.
Madam Featrix.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. That's so cute.
Got cat people.
There you go.
Well, I'm a gardener, so I need a cat to watch out for my gophers and things.
Oh.
Good girl. I love
Meanwhile,
this
my
cat.
dog needs to.
I've never been much of I've never been a cat person until I rescued Madame Featrix, and she stole my heart.
Oh. She's so nice. She's kind of a
Look
strange.
at
Oh, look at
yeah.
look at those daggers she's throwing.
Right?
She's gonna
so
murder
rough.
you.
I was about
She's
to
gonna
say, like,
straight up kill
In your
you.
sleep, yeah.
I'm gonna
She
murder her
is the
sleep.
most. She's the crossest cat. She's just get your ass out of my face. Love.
And us cat lovers are like, oh, she's so cute. And
she's so
non-cat
cute.
lovers are
So
like,
nice.
that cat's gonna
She's
kill you.
just
Watch out.
howling.
Meanwhile,
Angry.
oh my god, that cat is going to kill all of us. Meanwhile, I
That
real
is the
quick-
Dark Lord Sauron. That is Tevildo.
That's
right
Tevildo.
there.
That's Tevildo,
That is the-
Sauron in cat form. As
my
we
God.
approach the 7 o'clock hour of this nearly 6 hour
Are you
stream,
ever gonna ask me your second question? or
No,
we're just
Kris,
giving
I've
up at this
completely
point?
forgotten the question.
Doesn't matter.
It
We've
doesn't.
totally
And
forgotten
here's
about Tolkien.
Focus.
I do want to just say, as the evening draws to a close and the morning dawns for you, Maisie.
Yeah, please make me go to bed at some point.
I think
So
this
much
is what's
fun.
happening. I've
It's-
watched your eyes just start to like, oh,
Oh.
Maisie.
Like my background.
Oh my god.
Oh my
that's
God.
brilliant.
Is that Michelangelo's? Like, oh my
With
God.
the One Ring
Yeah,
of
do you want me to
Power
send
on
this
the
to you?
That's the Sistine Chapel right there.
That's
Oh.
beautiful. I will
Very
draw this incredible
What God,
second
How do you sum
episode.
this? How do you sum this up?
Here's how I will sum
Yeah.
this up, because obviously I'm going to be cutting this into multiple parts. So
Godspeed.
as soon as I get to editing this 4 or 5
Such a
months from
dream
now, I'm
team.
sure I'll post it. Thank God I have the other episode with Piper, because
What
she
happened to Piper?
Piper had
I
other
was-
things to do during the day.
I was in on this conversation. She was like saying goodbye, but I was like, I wasn't on my video call yet. I was like, I'm just gonna let them wrap this up, so I'm not like, hi.
As we draw this, whatever the hell this is, to a close.
Who knows? Who knows?
Thank you
You
all.
called me Don.
I did. Spur of the moment, Max. I did not mean for
We
you to
group
stay.
called you. Matt.
Lovely to meet you, Matt.
Yeah.
My heart grew 3 sizes, my friends.
I'm so glad.
Oh my god. All right. So for those that have stuck with us through this entire thing that I have hopefully broken up into different versions of, a bunch of
I'm so
nerds
good after
shit
that,
talk
but-
Game of Thrones and talk about their craft and just whatever the heck this is. Thank you all so much for joining us. I'll let everybody talk about who they are first. Kris, I don't even know if you're going to be on my right when I edit this. Kris, in a
Who
quick
knows?
30 seconds, tell the people where they can find you and all of your information.
My handle everywhere is WizardWay Kris. I'm on YouTube where I stream Tolkien content. I post a lot to TikTok, and I also have a Patreon as well as a website, which is elfboy.com, ELF-BOI.com, where I sell merch and I take custom commissions for Elvish translations. So if you are a geek who wants an Elvish tattoo, please let a professional like me do it so you don't fuck it up. Thank you.
That's what I did. Beautiful. Kris, thank you so much. Max, I'll let you go next.
I'm
Tell-
Max Enough Studios. It's the same across all platforms, from YouTube to Patreon. I do online apprenticeships for blacksmithing. I do all sorts of stuff. So yeah, you can find me wherever you're being entertained.
Maisie,
I make things out of metal.
Oh,
Woo!
yeah,
I do.
you're also a professional blacksmith.
Yeah.
Maisie,
Hell
I
yeah.
see
Started
your
with
eye. Maisie, I see your eyes drooping. I'll let you go to bed momentarily. Tell the people who you are.
Hi, I'm Marshall72, the obscure
No.
guy here on TikTok.
No, I'm
I have
muting you.
no idea. I'm Maisie. I paint on books. That's it.
Go on.
You can find
And
me.
tug
at,
the heartstrings.
I live off pain. Nerdy pain. I like painting death scenes from The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and I paint them on the side of books. I also do June, and I'm on Instagram and TikTok on Maisie_Matilda. That's MAISIE_Matilda _art. And yeah, find me on there. That's kind of it. On to Lauren.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm Lauren. Lauren does cosplay on everything. Does some cosplay and some other stuff.
I does cosplay.
And that's not her
Does-
being drunk. That's just her utilizing her screen name the best way
I'm just
possible.
doesn't cosplay. It's fine. I don't know. I'm just doing it in some places, and that's all. I can't
We're all
do any
so
more than
lucky
that.
now.
I've done
Why
enough.
did you ask us to do this right now? This
Yeah,
is
what's
such a
wrong
good
with
How
idea.
it works.
Like super late in the process.
I can't do it again. I got nothing left.
Like my heart
even know who
has
I am
gone through
anymore.
enough. Maisie has reminded me of so many traumas that I have suppressed.
Right. You're making us like do our pitch.
tell
I
me
can't do my
again.
pitch
Give it
right
to me.
now.
Maisie, I got eons for you.
You think it's making me feel bad? I don't feel sorry for you.
No.
I feel better.
Take
But
my
Very
when
good.
you
eyelashes
close
off.
your eyes, emotional damage.
So much emotional damage. I'm thriving over it.
Thank you all so much for joining us. I'm going to stop this recording, but I'm sure we're just going to go for another 15 minutes just crying to
Bye,
each
everybody
other.
everyone who pays to listen to this. Thank you for coming.
Hey, happy
Bye.
your
I hope you
wallet.
get your money's worth.